Hello friends, today we will understand difference between virtualization and cloud. Let's start with a simple example. A startup developed an application and now ready to go live. They purchased a new server with 4 CPU, 8 GB of RAM and 500 GB of hard disk. It took around 30 to 40 days to arrive the server and setting up that. Then they provisioned 24 by 7 power supply. Then they needed high bandwidth. They arrange for air conditioning for cooling. Then they need some regular security. Suddenly, after 6 months, they saw growth and high traffic coming in. But because of high traffic, their site is getting slow. After getting some analysis, they saw system require more CPU and more memory. They invested again and got more servers and invested heavily for setting up those servers. After 1 year, they developed one more application. They shared the load between existing servers. Then they did some analysis and found no machine was using full CPU or RAM. It was not easy to manage the load. The procurement, when they purchased the server, it was very slow because normally server get delivered in 60 to 90 days and it took around 120 days to setting up those servers and go live. So lot of time and resource wastage was there. Now let's understand what is virtualization. Virtualization is a layer which provides you ability to install more OS on a single virtual layer. You have the ability to install more than one operating system on a single machine with the layer of virtualization. Let's look at example. On the same 5 servers, they deployed a virtual layer. On top of that virtual layer, they deployed multiple operating systems. They deployed 7 different operating systems on those 5 servers, which was not possible before virtualization. And they were able to support 9 different applications on same 5 servers. Instead of purchasing more servers, they smartly invested in virtualization and saved a lot of money. Now, after 2 years, they saw a decrease in traffic. Some of their apps were not performing well in the market, and their investment was sitting idle. Then one day, CTO of company met one of his old friend who was also developing one new app. He was going to invest in purchasing new servers, but our CEO suggested to use their infrastructure and deploy the apps. Both agreed, and new startup started paying rent for the machines. After some time, they got more customer for their infrastructure. This now become a private cloud. So what are the features of a cloud? Elasticity, pay as you go, on demand, no infrastructure required, and multi-tenancy. We saw the example how the first company become a private cloud provider and they shared their infrastructure in a multi-tenancy mode where the other companies don't require any infrastructure for their startup. So what is a public cloud? Public cloud is a company which provide their infrastructure or rent to public. For example, Amazon. Amazon is the biggest player in the market. Then Azure and Google Cloud is also coming in the market. They all are public clouds who provide their infrastructure to public and take some amount as rent for their infrastructure. That is called a public cloud. The difference between virtualization and cloud computing is virtualization held privately, but cloud computing is publicly available. Minimum infrastructure required in virtualization, but if we are using a cloud, if we are a customer of cloud, we don't require any infrastructure. Scale. There is no scale in the virtualization. We still have a limit of 5 servers or 10 servers or n number of servers we have. But in cloud, we don't have any limit. We can rapidly grow. We don't need to take care about the infrastructure. In virtualization, we still have a capital investment, but in cloud, we can pay as much as we need or as much as we use. In the virtualization, we still have limited, where we have a limited storage or we have a limited compute. In cloud, we have almost unlimited storage because we don't need to worry about the storage. It is the duty of the cloud provider to arrange for the storage. Thanks for watching my video. I'm waiting for your likes and don't forget to subscribe the button. More videos are coming in. Thank you.